Hi guys. Okay, yes, I'm in the fridge again because this is the best lighting. I've already told you a million times. So I'm going to review this book that I've been wanting for like a month now. The Compound by Aisling Rawle. I love the font and the cover is really cool, very modern. That's the spine. It's the back. It's 289 pages. And I think it was 20 chapters. Read this in a couple sittings. I've been so busy, I can't really read like a book in one day anymore, just because there's so much going on. You guys know I used to be able to do that, but that's really when I have like zero distractions and like nothing to do. Or else I would have finished that really easily. Anyways, it's not a competition, it's not a race. I don't know what it is, but I have like really high expectations for books now. I don't know if it's Booktok's fault or Booktube's or Bookstagram's fault, but it's just like my expectations for so many books are so high now. I've never seen this on Booktok, so this has nothing to do with that comment. Hold on, let me just close the freezer a little bit more. That has nothing to do with this comment. I'm just saying that because for any book now, I have such high expectations for it, because most of the Booktok books, literally like most of them are not good. Like most of them are not good, and it's just a sad reality. Like I think it's because people love Wattpad a lot, which I had my Wattpad phase too, but it's just like it comes to a point where some books need to be edited a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm completely not even talking about the book. But now my point is that my expectation for books are so high now. This was good. I don't think it was like amazing, like everyone needs to read it, but I thought it was an interesting experiment. Experiment. This is about a world where they live in like a dystopian, horrible world, I guess, on the outside. But if you get lucky enough, you can, I guess, like audition to be in this reality show. They never said what the name was for it, but it's just a reality show where certain contestants face a lot of eliminations and there's a lot of crazy things they have to do to survive. It's going to end with either 2 or 1 winners. I think it was just 1 winner though. But so much crazy stuff happened in it. Not as crazy as I thought the book could be, but it was crazy nonetheless. And I feel like the premise of the story was really well done. But if you've read this book, I think what really upset me was the ending. Spoilers ahead. So if you don't want to know spoilers, just don't watch right now. She chooses love at the end, and I don't know, it seems kind of dumb, but it's just like at the same time the author did give us a little bit of insight, I guess, towards the last couple of pages as to like what was she gonna do being the winner anyway. She already received everything she wanted. Like it was creating a lot of pressure to her because she was the winner of the show to like want to ask for more things. Like she didn't even know what to ask because there were so many options, like not analysis paralysis, choice paralysis. When you have so many options that you just like have no idea which to choose. But like I would not have that issue. Like what is she talking about? So after getting everything she wanted from all these sponsors, well, not the sponsors really, but like the brands, she was like, I'm just gonna choose love. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that that's the way the story would have gone, but this is not my story. This is her story. So what am I to say, right? I don't know. I just don't feel like that's, if you've read the book, you know what I mean. I don't know. Maybe you did like the ending, like the way the author ended it. I don't know. I feel indifferent about it. Like it could have gone another way, but then like what's kind of the point if she just stays there in the compound forever, you know? So they basically have like, I know I'm like going to the future and then to the past. So they basically have like It's kind of like the Hunger Games. If you like the Hunger Games, I feel like you would like this. But it's like a reality show wise, but they'll never let the people die. So it's not like that crazy, but it's just like very wild survival and raw, like humanity's raw self. And it really shows you how being in a relationship, it's not like a real relationship, but like being in a relationship or in a family dynamic sometimes doesn't always work out. It's not very truthful all the time. And a lot of things can be buried in lies and betrayal. So it just goes to show that not everything's what it seems. Also, another thing is, so you have to do like tasks, right? They give you like tasks to do and then you'll get a reward. Sometimes the tasks are personal, sometimes they're communal, meaning like everyone has to do it and then you'll receive this reward. Some of them were cool, some of them were like, eh. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so it was interesting because the author brought up this flashback. Well, the main character did, Lily. Lily brought up this flashback where when she was a little girl, she really wanted this trampoline that her neighbors had, and she would be jealous of them because they were always like jumping on it when she was little, and she really, really, really wanted it, right? So her mom like ends up saving so much money. Her mom's like very mean, but her mom ends up spending so much money on it, and then Lily grows bored of it, of the trampoline, like in like 2 weeks or less, like in a couple days, honestly. And she just starts to feel so bad, and she's like, how on earth could I have wanted something so much and then literally like get over it in like 2 weeks and then like literally not even want it and use it at all? And like her mom would tell her like, make sure you're using the trampoline, like did you spend any time on the trampoline today, like making sure that the money was worthwhile, like worth spent. And then Lily like literally like does not use it. So she started to feel bad. And it's very reflective of our like capitalistic society, and I think that's the message that this author was trying to say. She did kind of briefly mention it in the acknowledgements at the end, that her students had a key in creating the like premise of the story, and it's about like consumerism, and I think it's more about consumerism. And like it just shows that you can really, really want something, and then I think that's actually the theme. Now that I'm like talking about it right now to you guys, I think that's actually the theme of this entire book. Well, one of the themes, that you can really, really want something, or think that you really want like a specific type of person, like how she wanted Ryan and she ended up with Ryan, and then she caught Ryan literally doing that with who was it, Vanessa, even though Ryan had told Lily that, okay, Ryan literally is like, I think he was blonde hair, blue eyes, like the most beautiful guy you can think of. So nobody ever wanted to eliminate him, right? Because he was just so pretty to look at. And so like nobody even like wanted to get rid of him, like not even the guys, right? Because yes, guys know when a guy is like really hot, if they're not super insecure, then they'll just want them around just to be like around him because they think he's cool. So that's why they kept Ryan, and then he ends up betraying Lily, even though like I believe him that he like really wanted Lily. However, I don't know if we do not know in the story in the end if it was explained that he did that to Vanessa as a reward as a task for a reward that he wanted. So we don't know. So maybe he did, but we don't know. He never tells Lily. So maybe it wasn't. But then like you kind of get in trouble if you tell anyone about your personal tasks, or what you did to get a reward. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. Like he clearly was not meant to be with Lily, but whatever. But like that is like a clear example as to like she's wanted someone like him forever. Like she literally defines him as like an actor from a movie that she's always wanted to be with, that she's always imagined and dreamed herself to be with. And then now that she had him, and then like after he betrayed her, like it was just like too much. Like your priorities change. But it's not even like that. It's more of like just because one guy that was pretty, that was totally like who you thought you would end up being with, like even after the show, does you dirty, like now all of a sudden you don't want that man or that type of man. Like that's not, you're all of a sudden using all those data points on an entire group of men that look pretty now. Like, that doesn't make sense. But she really, really liked Sam and from the beginning too. And then Sam was kind of who she ended up with at the end. And then he left, and then it just got crazy, as I expected it would be, because it's just like, hello, you kind of go insane, like it's natural. But I don't know. I can't really tell if Sam was pretty or not, but that's besides the point at this point. I don't know. I thought it was good. I thought it was just good. I don't think it was like excellent or whatever, but I'm gonna keep it. If you want something that's similar to Hunger Games, or something that's like not like fully romance or fully like fantasy or fully dystopian, I feel like this is a good blend of all those three. But I don't think this is fantasy at all, but this is more like dystopian vibe meets like romance meets survival. So that's The Compound by Aisling Rawle. I don't know what else to say about it. I just thought it was good. I don't know what book to read next. I really want to read. So I just saw The Wrong Paris, and I really wanted to read now Cash by Jessica Peterson. But I really want the special edition. I don't know. Should I? Is the print gonna like get? Is it gonna be like tacky? Do I think it's gonna be tacky? You know, the special edition, the deluxe edition print. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get that one or the normal printing with the white pages. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it, but I really want to find out for myself, because I think that one's self-published. But I'm not saying self-published books are not good, because that's not true. But I'm just like, I'm telling you, I'm so picky now, even more than ever, about which books I choose. And I'm scared to even read a TikTok book anymore, like a Booktok book. I'm scared to read a Booktok recommended book now, because I feel like I'm always let down, like literally. So like, what do I do? But so yeah, so I've been wanting to read Cash by Jessica Peterson before I even watched The Wrong Paris, but I just kind of want that cowboy vibe, kind of. I don't know. Should I read it? I think I'm gonna read it. But yeah, so that's A Compound, and I don't know what book I'm gonna read next, but stay tuned.